What's going on, guys? It's Sensei Adam, and today I'm going to be bringing you the best time I've ever seen anybody have on boss fight. You know that the max amount of time you can get is 8 minutes. But what's crazy about this gameplay right here is the amount of HP I had left at the end. It's just insane. And right here, look at this. This is so funny. I'm just waiting in the corner and nobody checks for me over here. But I believe I had about 24,000 health left at the end of this, which is just crazy, while getting the maximum of 8 minutes. Like, that's just insane. I wish they actually added like a better system instead of having a maximum time as the boss, so people have like an incentive to go as far as possible to get that record. But as far as this is, I believe this is probably a world record, like the most amount of HP left while you also get 8 minutes. And I just have to say, this is incredibly fun to do. I played Mortis as boss 4 times while I'm down here, and I've gotten 8 minutes 3 times. But this one was much better than all of those. Like, as you guys saw on my first video where I showed you like how you do this, where you basically drop Mortis in order to go down here. I'll leave that video link in the description if you guys want to see that video. But on that video, I think I had only like 3,000 HP left. Like, I almost didn't get it. But this one right here, it was my 4th time ever playing Mortis as the boss doing this. So I was already very comfortable doing what I do. And as you guys are gonna see, like, I get really comfortable juking them so many times. As you guys are gonna see, like, sometimes I just pretend I'm going to one side of the map and I just completely turn and go to the other side. Sometimes just going 1 block away from one of them and they don't notice. It's just incredibly funny. But basically the gist of the strategy is you want to find a corner just like I am right now. And you want to stay in it for as long as possible, then move to another side of the map. But this right here was probably the funniest moment ever. Look at this. Look at this. I just pretended I was going down and I just went all the way back here. Now nobody expects I'm here, so they're going to check every single corner except this one for like 30 seconds. It's just incredibly hilarious. I can't believe I pulled that off. And here we wait so long, I believe we still get the idle warning. And now we're still waiting, and I start moving just because I know they're gonna check there. And I was right. If I just stayed there for a little bit longer, like, that bull would have blasted me with 3 shots. I mean, look at this. It's at 2 minutes and 40 seconds and we still have 64,000 HP. Now I just start dashing all the way over here. That was a pretty bad idea. Now I have no dashes here. And now I'm getting pounded by all sides. So I use my dash to run away as far away as possible. And luckily I didn't take too much damage from dashing through all of them. So we just do our thing, go to the corner, and when somebody passes right over here, we just dash up. I think, yeah, there's the ricochet and we dash all the way up. I tried to go through there, but we got trapped, so we had to go up here. And then I believe here, yeah, look at this chain hit. I think we hit 3 or 4 of them right there with our super. But the super doesn't charge too much, so it's not a big deal if we don't. And then we just do our same strategy, go up here, but we go through the middle. Trying to do that thing that we did at the beginning where we juked that bull, but it wasn't able to work out. So I just wait here and I do the same thing. Like, that little edge is the one that I like the most. It's the one that you can just wait at, and you can dash all the way up to that other bush. And then from there, you just stay in this corner and wait, and you just dash to this corner. And you can just keep dashing around the map. But sometimes between that, you just want to go through the middle, so like you just don't make a pattern so they always know where you are. And right there I failed. I was just going to wait in that bush, but I don't know if anybody saw me, so I was like, really? Nobody saw me? So then I just went all the way up here, because I think this is like the last place they're going to check. They're going to think I'm down there, so I'm here. But somehow that ricochet bullet hit me. So now we're going to take a fair amount of damage here. But even then, guys, we still have 58,000 HP at 4 minutes and 23 seconds. But the one tip I would give you guys if you're going to play Mortis is try and never go to the bottom of the map. Like, what I mean is behind those walls at the bottom. There, it's the best way to get trapped and take a lot of damage. So you almost never want to go there, unless it's an absolute emergency. And as you guys are seeing right here, I'm kind of changing my routine from before, because what I've seen is over time, like when you get to 5, 6, 7 minutes, they start knowing what you're doing at the start, so they're gonna just keep going to the places where they think you are. Like right here, I think they were expecting me to be there since I always go there, so like 3 of them were already waiting for me. But right when I went here, why did they break all these walls? I think it was a bull charge that did that. Yeah, I think it must have been the bull charge, because look, it's a straight line. In which at the line I thought it was going to be a horrible thing for me, because that just makes a lot less grass space for me to hide in. Like look, the thing where I always hide in to the left of me is gone, so I had a lot less hiding spaces to go to. And because of that, over here when we tried to escape through the middle, we were pretty dumb. Like we went right straight through the middle where everybody was at, so we took a ton of damage, and now we're stuck in the back, so we have to go back up through all this damage again. And over here I pretended to try and go down, but I don't think I made my turn too obvious, and that dynamite was coming our way, so I knew we had to dash out of the way. One thing I think you're gonna see, guys, over here when we get to 6 minutes is that I noticed like they're not extremely smart. So what I do is just, even if the dynamite or the ricochet comes next to me, especially the dynamite, like I don't move. Like I just stay still and wait for him to actually throw a TNT at me, because I don't want to give away my position to everybody else. So that's why sometimes you're going to see me react a second slower to the dynamite or the ricochet sometimes. But now we're approaching 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and here I do another hilarious move. That bull broke the bush and gave me a corner, and look, I see the dynamite and he's not throwing anything, so I wait until he actually throws at me, and he didn't. You had to wait for the Poco to actually do it, so that was pretty funny. And there you go, the same thing again. At this point in the match, I was just laughing so hard. Like look, they're all in a straight line, so I can just go all the way up here and take little to no damage. It's so funny. Like if you guys ever get the chance to do this, I mean, I had a blast doing this. Even though it's kind of considered trolling, it's still really fun to do. Look at that, our super just hit almost everybody again. So basically, guys, the strategy is to use mortis and try and hide in the corners, especially in the first 4 minutes or so. And when somebody comes close, you just go down the side and find another corner to hide in. But sometimes you want to go through the middle to mix it up a little, so they don't get too conditioned with the strategy. And even at higher levels, you should be able to get a very nice time doing this strategy, because there's just so many spots to hide in, and it just works so well. But right now we're at 7 minutes and 40 seconds, and I'm like, come on, above 25k, don't hit me. So I was just gonna hide in this corner, wait for them to get close to me, and run back. And then I start running back, and I was like, no, that Rico right there, he made me go below 25k. So I'm like, okay, alright, 24k, come on, no more hits, no more hits. And boom, 24,238 HP left. I don't know if anybody else has had that much HP left at 8 minutes, so that's just crazy. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.